first round pick. Hey, throw that list away. All right.
Why are we around?
Yo, welcome to the show. It's a Chiefs Blitz night. Breaking down the plays, keeping everything tight. From Mahomes to the defense, we give you the scoop. Real talk, real stats, we the ultimate troop. This ain't no game, it's our passion on display.
The baby himself.
Chiefs Blitz podcast, real fans unite. Every touchdown scored, we ignite the night. From tailgate chatter to post-game debate, we love our Chiefs, yes, never too late.
I would even bring MVS back in the middle of the season.
What? Are you ready for the best Kansas City Chiefs insight? Welcome to the Four Guys in a Bar, sponsored by ChiefsBlitz.com, presented by UnderdogFantasy.com. Here's your Chiefs Blitz host, Nick Athan, with Lou, Montagna, Andre Tillman, and Hense Todd.
I would still bring MVS back.
Ooh, that's right. Hell yeah, brother. If one of those young pups falters, you bring the man back. You trade with Seattle, give him a 2029 7th-round pick, and make the deal happen. All right, welcome to this edition of Four Guys in a Bar, presented by ChiefsBlitz.com and Underdog. I'm your host, Nick Athan, along with Mr. Hense Todd, Mr. Lou Montagna, and Andre Tillman. Welcome, gentlemen. Hope we're having a good Wednesday. A little late start today. And also reminder that beginning on Monday, I believe that's July 28th. Is that right? Is my math doing me right justice here?
Sounds right.
Our show will be exclusively on the YouTube channel. We'll still have links on all our social media accounts, so you'll be able to get that as well. But sign up, register, subscribe. Make sure you don't miss the show. Tell your friends about the greatest podcast that covers the Chiefs. I think it's this one. Of course, I'm very biased. So, again, you'll be able to stream it exclusively on our YouTube channel. We're also going to have a time change to adjust to some of the things that happen during the day as well. So, anyway, that's it, gentlemen. Here we are. Another day. The Chiefs are 2 days into training camp. Josh Simmons is the starting left tackle, day one. So before we talk about all these things today, let's bring in our sponsor, Underdog.
Baseball is back.
That's right. Baseball is back on Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you cash in today. You can play the pick'em game. It's very similar to what you did with the NFL where you're doing the Chiefs stuff. Now it's all about baseball, and especially the Royals. You can go higher or lower. It's really simple to use. Their app is amazing. You just choose your entry fee. You decide what you want to play, and you just see the winnings coming if you know what you're doing. So take a swing today and make sure that you sign up for Underdog Fantasy, and they're going to give you a meatball right off the gamut, Bobby Witt Jr. special. So start with a W for your first entry and new customers. Make sure you use the code Chiefs Blitz.
That's right. Use the code Chiefs Blitz. Make it really easy around here. Just hit the QR code on the right. Put in the promo code Chiefs Blitz. Set up your account. Deposit $5. Play $5. You get $50 bonus dollars, and you're off and running. You've got the Major League Baseball. You got the WNBA. Even though there's some troubles in that league right now, you can still play the game with your favorite WNBA stars. And of course, preseason football will start here in about 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks from Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Can't believe it's what's that?
It's on the 31st.
Is it 31st?
Yeah.
Is it that soon?
That soon.
Dang.
Yeah, that soon. Yeah.
Is it really? So we're 8 days away from football?
Are you talking about the Hall of Fame game?
Yeah, the Hall of Fame game.
And it's the 31st.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're seriously 8 days away.
Yeah.
Holy Batman. I thought it was I thought it was still a couple of weeks. I don't know. I can't keep track of days right now. It's probably because of my age.
I wouldn't get too excited.
Hey, I'll take pro football anytime of the year.
I mean,
I don't care if it's the scrubs versus the scrubs. It's still football.
It's summer ball. It's summer. What man? He said it's summer. What you call it?
It's even worse because those two teams have to play an extra game, and it's just
who's playing in the Hall of Fame game this year?
Detroit and the Chargers.
We play them both. I love it. Excellent.
Yeah,
give them some extra work.
Yeah, we won't be seeing the guys that we see.
Yeah, you may not see the Chargers starters for a couple of weeks.
I'm loving training camp, though. I'm loving training camp.
All right, here we go. Some comments today. Chiefs defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo on the offense. focusing on the deep ball. Quote,
Little,
you can't touch this quarterback.
Passive aggressive.
So it's a longer down. There are 1 or 2 out there today. The offense will make us better and taking away the deep plays. They're definitely pushing the envelope when it comes to the deep pass.
Yeah, man.
Chief defensive tackle Chris Jones on Omar Norman parking lot. He's young, but he's got a lot of raw talent. He can rush the passer. He played a lot of reps from what I was told with the number 1 defensive unit today. That's pretty impressive considering he just signed his contract, on Saturday? Mm-hmm. So that's mighty impressive. Chief safety Brian Cook on Jaden Hicks and why he's ready for a bigger role. I feel like his capacity to learn, he's learning at a rapid rate. He always has high energy and things like that. He'll bring the energy and the juice. He'll always be ready to make something happen for the team. And we all love him. We all think he's going to be a superstar. He's a Hense golden jacket. I think he's got playmaker abilities written all over the place. I love this kid. I'm all in. Get him locked up long term. Oh. Sign him after this year.
We all know you definitely locked in. We know unbiased. You locked in regardless.
I'm unbiased.
But here's the thing with Hicks. I like Hicks. I like Hicks. Hicks, to me, is a promising young talent. Now, this year he's gonna be it's gonna be fully locked in this year, right?
He's the starter.
Okay. That's what I want to see now. What can this man do? Because I know Gold Jacket over here didn't glaze the heck out of this guy already. You know what I'm saying? I want to see I want to see this man's IQ this year. I want to see, man, can he really dial in this year? So
I'm excited. He did it last year in a very limited role.
He did. He's
another role. I think the kid gonna come out and ball out. Great man. Brian Cooks is saying that the kid is picking up everything. I knew when I seen him come in with the new haircut, I said the guy is ready to learn. He's ready to lock in. He's ready to take on that leadership role. And I've been saying it for the longest, man. All my guys that I said they're going to be great have turned out to be great.
Except for Wally.
Every single one of them.
Wally got. Everybody said he wasn't going to make it back, but he came back.
Oh, okay. My bad. He did.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, this might be breaking news, but if you're in Canton over the weekend, there's a special wing in there that is the Todd Hensley Todd.
Yes, wing
of the soon-to-be Gold Jacket guys.
Yeah,
none of them have done
the Hensley Todd. Make it a little bit more.
They will be there. They will be there in like 20 years.
That's right. It's the Todd effect. It's the Todd effect. Yeah,
it's the Todd effect.
And I think it's a free exhibit. You know, as long as you pay your entry, you can just walk right in, man.
Yeah, man.
You walk right in. But let's get it right into this.
Come on, Jaden Hicks. Here's the other thing. I guess the low key part of that is he better be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah,
they let Justin Reed go.
They jettison. But Matt McMullen works for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes finds Xavier Worthy for another deep shot down the sidelines. 7-on-7, beautiful throw and catch. All things that we want to see. Again, the Chiefs are going to push this offense. They're going to fly the ball down the field. They're going to take their chances. They're going to rely on their defense in case they make a turnover. Maybe they don't hit some of these deep shots. But again, they're not. Listen, we see all these. We see all these highlights, and we're seeing like the prime plays. You know, I thought, based on what I was told, they were very in sync offensively when it came to the last mini camp, the OTAs and the mini camp. Give them 4 or 5 days, let them get back into sync. By next week, I think you're going to see a lot more highlights. I mean, we saw some great ones today, but again, these are kind of picked out. They still got a ways to go. Let's not get too overly optimistic, but I think by the time they play their first preseason game, I'm excited about the potential of this offense, and even with Hunter Minshew in there as the backup.
Gardner.
Don't you mention?
What is it? Gardner. Sorry, Gardner. I got it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mika Reggio made another nice play today as well. It's the second in 2 days. So good for him. I think he's got a chance. Tyquan Thornton, he seems to be in sync with Patrick. He was in sync with him, I think, toward the OTAs and mini camps, and already early on in camp, he made a couple of really nice catches today. I think he's got a 70-30, 80-20 chance of making the final roster, especially when Rashee Rice ultimately learns what his suspension is going to be. So I think I'm going to put it right now. I think he's a lock to make this roster. He will not make it to the practice squad.
Yeah.
Also,
he's very consistent. He's very consistent. He's very consistent. He's catching the ball. When the ball thrown his way, he's catching the ball. So
yes,
give him that.
The Baylor wideouts are awesome in 7-on-7. Let's just leave it right there. I know these guys have to report on something, right? I mean, it's the first few days, but again,
you got to throw some highlights out.
They're just throwing the ball around. I get that. Let's wait till the pads come out. We'll see like who kind of separates, and we get an idea of what's shaking there. See what happens in the games. Maybe they make some plays, but.
So this doesn't impress you, Lou? These guys going out there catching the ball doesn't impress you?
Again,
the first few days of training camp don't mean
one
much.
of these first-round Baylor wide receivers that has done anything in the NFL.
Okay, I got you.
I can't think of the last one.
But I know somebody that did something in the NFL, and he did something for the Chiefs as well. You know.
Yes, Tyrann Mathieu has decided to call it a career. The Honey Badger, probably one of the most, probably he and Frank Clark, I think, defensively, they changed the culture together. And I think that's why they were Super Bowl 54 champions. I think that's why, Tyrann Mathieu chose to come to Kansas City. They outspent, Houston to get him to Kansas City. It was a great move. Steve Spagnuolo loves this kid. I think he tailed off toward the last year and a half of his career, his 3 years in Kansas City, but he changed the culture defensively, and it became a guy out there that just made plays, put himself in a good position, got everybody else fired up. And again, I don't think they get to the Super Bowl 54, if not in particular for his outstanding play in the postseason and down the stretch back in 2019 when they won their first of 3 Super Bowls with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes at the helm.
Tyrann Mathieu have made a big impact for that secondary too.
Also, I have a Tyrann Mathieu full-size helmet that's going to go up for sale here tomorrow. Yeah, so if anybody wants that in advance, you know how to reach me.
Autographed, game
autographed.
Autographed.
Okay. Autographed. Yep.
Hey, I got the same picture of Honey Badger going up against Tom Brady too. I got the same picture put in the frame too, man. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that shot when he barked up the wrong tree? Yeah, I got that one too. That was special. That was priceless.
Yeah, it was very special.
Yeah, it was.
Well, what was your favorite moment with Tyrann Mathieu?
Just the whole career?
Whole career, yeah.
Okay, mine was when first rookie year against the St. Louis Rams when he knocked the ball out. Y'all remember that play? I forgot what the tight end's name was. He was going a streak route. Tyrann chased him down, knocked the ball out, man. First impactful play for us, for the Cardinals. That's how I knew he was special. I said, wow, this guy's special. This guy's special, man.
What about you, Lou?
I mean, I can't think of a specific play. I think just what Nick was saying before, just the overall kind of aura of the defense that first year with Spags. Those were kind of the two guys that were really going to set the tone with Frank and Honey Badger. But yeah, I mean, if you go watch him, like I guess Kareem said it, his LSU highlights, I mean, it was just
that was
ridiculous.
Legendary.
And
legendary.
Just the fact that he could play any position in the defensive backfield. Just an electric player.
Yeah, he was. Yes.
There was a play for me against the Houston Texans in that playoff game where it was a 3rd and 10, and he stopped Hopkins from getting the first down, cut him down by about 1.5 yards. And I think they ended up trying to go for it and didn't make it, or maybe that was the fake punt. I can't, or the fake, the fake punt. He was just a hitter. He took on tackles. He didn't care. He was just a guy who just brought so much fire. Yeah, he was fearless. And again,
fearless, man.
I don't think I wouldn't put him in the Eric Berry category, but I think for 1.5 years, halfway through 2020, he didn't really quite have this season. And he never really had a lot of really great stats at New Orleans when he left Kansas City. I think his best years were at Arizona, for sure. But listen, again, culture changer, and that's what you want. You bring in guys to win Super Bowls, and I can't think of it. He and Frank Clark were the two keys to the Chiefs defensive win, and he's smart, so that helps too. You're right, Lou. Gotta have
the
brain.
old noggin, boy. Like
that was my favorite move. Is he'd make a play and then start doing that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, man.
My favorite play was him against Julie Edelman. You know, Julie Edelman tipped the ball right into his hands. He ran down there, ran it down for a touchdown. I guess he led the Chiefs in interception that year as well.
Yeah,
he was actually the MVP for the Kansas City Chiefs on defense. So man, and also you know the mindset that he brought, the toughness from being somebody so small on defense that he brought. He brought that toughness, and that he reminds me a kid that came out of college this year from Oklahoma State, I think, or Nebraska. One of them, Bowman. He was on my golden jacket list. I know I got a lot of golden jacket people, but Bowman, he went to the Houston Texans, and I think the Houston Texans got the same guy like they had with Tyrann Mathieu.
You think so?
He's the same type of player.
Yeah.
Shoot, if you look at them side by side, they both look alike. But
go ahead, Bo.
But again, I think Tyrann Mathieu's a great career, helping us win a championship ring here in Kansas City.
Congrats, man. Thank you.
One of the great motivator speakers in the locker room as well, and in the huddle as well. So,
right.
Congratulations to him and moving on.
He's the best safety in Kansas City.
No. Come on. He's not better than Eric Berry. We're not
before we move on to the next.
Eric Berry. Deron Cherry wasn't bad.
Yeah. Teron was pretty good.
Go ahead, Nick.
He's better than Greg Wesley.
He's better than Greg Wesley. And there we go. All right. For a reminder again, on Monday, July 28th, you'll be able to watch the show exclusively on our YouTube channel. Don't worry, on all our social media posts, you'll be able to get a reminder. But the best way to do it is to subscribe, share, like, just get involved. If you want to donate, that'd be great.
Get your alerts. Don't miss
Get your alerts. Spread the news. But the beginning on Monday, we're gonna start doing that. So just enjoy the new show.
So with that said, what do you have for us for Chiefs Who today?
I am so excited. Kareem is here. I am so excited.
Kareem is here?
This is awesome. That's right, folks. You know what time it is. It's Wednesday, so it's time for the greatest game on YouTube. That's right. It is Chief Who. I am going to read a series of concocted clues that will lead you to this particular Kansas City Chief. And he's on the current roster. He's not an all-timer. We did that for a few weeks during the offseason, but we're well into training camp mode. So here we go. Clue number one. This Chief was a standout high school basketball player. Not football. Basketball player. Clue number two. His first school was a JUCO in his home state. That's a junior college, coach. Junior college. Clue number three. At his second school, started all 13 games as senior, 22 straight going back to his junior year. And in a conference that has made some massive changes. Massive. Okay, we may have to hold the phones. We may have to hold the phones. His older brother played defensive tackle at the same school. Nickname of his school can also be known as a Puma or a Panther. John Harrison, step right up. It's none other than Issa Pohl. That's right.
Dark horse to make the roster. Way to go, Johnny.
State Cougars. His first school was the Chabot Gladiators in California. Never played football. Didn't play football in high school.
Nice. Damn. That's impressive.
That was good.
Of course, it's a Pac-12. They narrowed it down to the Pac-2, and now I think they've got like 10 schools signed up. So anyway, and his brother Tony was a defensive tackle also at Washington State about 10 years ago. And yes, the Cougars, either a Puma or a Panther. John Harrison, let's go.
It's a Poe. Who is that? Who is that?
Go. Offensive tackle, number 79 in the program, number 1 in Nick's heart. Issa Pohl.
Issa
Yeah.
Pohl.
In 2027, he'll be the starting tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, as always, we are brought to you by our friends at Underdog Fantasy Sports. Scan the QR code, use the promo code Chiefs Blitz, and start playing today.
Baseball is back.
That's right. Baseball is back on Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you cash in today. You can play the pick'em game. It's very similar to what you did with the NFL. We're doing the Chiefs stuff. Now it's all about baseball, and especially the Royals. You can go higher or lower. It's really simple to use. Their app is amazing. You just choose your entry fee. You decide what you want to play, and you just see the winnings coming if you know what you're doing. So take a swing today and make sure that you sign up for Underdog Fantasy, and they're going to give you a meatball right off the gamut, Bobby Wood Jr. special. So start with a W for your first entry and new customers. Make sure you use the code Chiefs Blitz.
That's right. Use the code Chiefs Blitz. Just scan the QR code on the right. Type in the word Chiefs Blitz. Deposit $5. Set up your account. Play $5. You get $15 bonus dollars. You can't beat it. WNBA, Major League Baseball, NFL football returns in 8 days, August 31st, which is a Thursday night, and you can that now. Listen, if you like throwing caution to the wind, that would be a fun night to play because you don't know who's going to play. You don't know. There's going to be some wild things out there for the preseason game, so I'm excited about that.
Hey, give John credit. John nailed that off the rip, man. I gotta give John more credit because nobody in this panel knew who that was. Except for Lou, I'm talking about everybody. We was all like stumped. I'm like, what? I thought somebody misspelled something.
Came to play, man.
Yeah, John. Hey, John. I think Kareem. He stumped you, Kareem. He stumped you on this one, man. But hey, shout out to John, man. To get that right off. Man, to get it right off the rip.
Is that the kid that's about 6'8", 6'9"?
I think so.
6'7", three bills plus. I mean, he's a big dude. Yeah.
But
so
we got good hands though.
On 6'8", 6'9".
We'll see.
So with that said, man, let's get into the main topic of the day.
Let's get into the meat.
All right, in our continuing series, breaking down the Chiefs draft picks, we did Brashard Smith, and now we're on to the bulldozer, Jeffrey Bassa, young man from Oregon who was the central figure, wore the mic for the defense for the Oregon Ducks. The guy has great side-to-side speed. He can rush the passer on occasion. He can cover tight ends and backs. He's going to be a much better version of Willie Gay, in my opinion, once he gets comfortable in the defense. The first question is immediate impact. Will Bassa see significant defensive snaps as a rookie? I'm encouraged by the fact that
you gotta read it, Aaron.
What's that?
Go ahead, Nick.
What? I read it.
I know you read it, didn't answer it. I thought you were going to pass the ball.
You're going to pass the ball.
Yeah, I think he's going to make significant snaps. All right, go on. Next guy.
Nick pulled the MJ. Nick pulled the MJ. He's like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and take this one, man. I'm going to go ahead.
All right, guys. I had a little minor surgery yesterday, so I'm still reeling. I'm still reeling.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Luke. Take it.
All right. So, no, I don't think he's going to see a ton of snaps this year. I mean, you've got a lot of players at that position. The three main guys are pretty much locked in. I think he's going to see some in terms of linebacker, but I think you're going to see him, maybe in some nickel packages as the nickel linebacker and just kind of work him in, kind of like they did with Jaden Hicks last year. He really, again, reminds me of like Drew coming out of Notre Dame because he's more of a safety, but played some linebacker. And then eventually he transitioned in the pros as a full-time linebacker. But he's like 6'2", 230, whatever. So he's a big safety, but kind of a smaller linebacker. But that's kind of the NFL today. The linebackers have to be able to cover. You got to have that lateral quickness that Nick was talking about. Not a burner, like a 4.6 type guy. So again, you're not going to put him on any wide receivers unless you're in a pinch. Right. But very explosive. Did all the drills he did at the combine. Knocked it out of the park. So I don't see him playing a ton of snaps, but he's definitely going to get some in different roles, and I think mostly as that nickel linebacker.
I definitely agree with you, Lou. As a rookie, you want to really sprinkle him in. You don't want to rush him. Is he gonna make an impact on the game? Oh, absolutely. But you want to really ease him into it because you don't throw him in there and he start messing up right away. You know what I'm saying? Just let him get his feet wet, and he'll be just fine. But we don't want to.
I don't think it's because of a lack of talent or ability. I just think there's a bunch of people ahead of him because in terms of the safety part of it, you've got. I mean, Shamari Connor is probably going to have a role in that defensive backfield. You've got the three. Yeah. You know, you typically don't have all three linebackers on the field at the same time.
Correct.
Just the way you play. You're going to have mostly it's going to be Drew and Nick.
But you know what?
And then Leo gets worked in.
But you know what, though, Lou? If he comes out here in training camps and he's playing phenomenal and he's really dialed in and playing like, you know, at a high level, like if he exceeds expectation, then you can probably see him playing more time on the field. If he can see expectation, there's no doubt in my mind they'll give him more playing time.
I think the guy gonna get more playing time. Heck, I'm gonna say he takes somebody's spot. I think he's gonna take Drew Tranquillo's spot. I think Drew Tranquillo was terrible in coverage last year on linebacker, on tight ends as well. But this kid coming out of Oregon State can be a side linebacker, can cover in on the backfield as well. So if you watch his tape, you know what I mean. He's transferring from safety and moving down to linebacker. But like Lou said, these the NFL they looking for these size kind of linebackers, these type of style linebackers. It ain't back in the day when you had with Donnie Edwards and
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis's and all they so they going more of the smaller can cover as well because it's a passing league. So with that said, I think that I think this kid gonna come out and take Drew Tranquillo's spot. I'm not saying I just got that feeling. I feel like this. I know you said it's a rookie gonna get some snaps. I think he gonna get some snippets. He's gonna get more snaps than anybody that's in training camp right now. When it's all said and done, when we get to that first preseason game, we're gonna see like, oh. You remember I said last time, guys, I said my surprise cut was Drew Tranquillo. So this
not going to happen.
That's why I'm saying this now because I feel like this guy can come in and actually probably take this.
Ruben said easy, Hense. Easy now. Easy, boy.
Last year, the guy wasn't, tight end.
Go back there, clip this off, man. We clip this off and we'll revisit in a few weeks.
I'm just saying.
I don't know where he went.
Just say, but what you had to say, Nick?
Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of sort of answered it. I mean, I think he's going to get snaps. Remember, like I said, I'm comparing him to Willie Gay in the role, which is a side-to-side linebacker who can cover. What I think is important is, Willie only played about 20% of the snaps, and when you play situational defense like the Chiefs do, I'm pretty confident that he can probably match the snaps that Willie Gay got his rookie year. And again, side to side, he's the fastest linebacker they have.
Right.
And you can't diss speed. And that's where the Chiefs have kind of suffered. Even if there's a tight end that starts rumbling down the center of the field, this is a guy who can catch up and make a play. He had a lot of responsibility in the defense in Oregon. And so I think he's going to get Willie Gay kind of numbers and probably take about 20 to 25% of the defensive snaps.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
Why do I say that?
You said only 25%?
20 to 25% of the defensive snaps, meaning his situational, his skill set is going to be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 4, where he's going to have to either cover a tight end or look for the stuff to run.
I feel like this kid, I'm telling you, it's going to be my surprise, Nick. So what are they sending in the chat?
Oh, sending all sorts of stuff. Here we go. Johnny Harrison, I took Bassa in the 5th on one of my mocks. I remember someone in the comments criticized me. I wonder who that might be.
Yeah, John, he went in the 6th. So there.
What's that?
He went in the 6th. So there.
No, he went in the 5th round. The Chiefs didn't have a 6th round pick. Let's see. Demetrio Esapol. Who is that?
Who is that, man? Who is that?
That's funny.
That's right. Who's that?
Royals. Kareem says Royals a star baller. Now you're a Utah guy, so I get that. Crystal Lee's disagreeing with me that Tyrann Mathieu was better than Cherry.
Hey,
and Barry.
I agree.
I can't go there, Crystal. I'm sorry. Tyrann Cherry came out of nowhere. Eric Barley was one of the few top 10 safeties that made an impact in his NFL career. So I would praise Mathieu in the top 5 all time of Chiefs safeties. Okay. And you got to go back to way back too.
Johnny Robinson, Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Johnny Robinson's in the Hall of Fame. I mean,
Tyrann got that ring.
Yeah, Lloyd Burris was really good too. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really good safeties in the Chiefs history.
All right, next question.
All right, is Bassa a Will linebacker or a Mike in this defense? You know, I've really never understood Will, Mike. I only care about guys that make plays, so I don't give a crap if he's on one side or the other. Just go out and make plays. So potential, I don't know, man. I just want to use his speed and utilize his gifts.
As long as Nick Bolton has breath in his body,
right.
he will be the Mike. Yes, and Spags is the defensive coordinator.
Hey, I agree with Nick, man. I agree.
So I think he will. Again, I think he'll be starting out will just be kind of like that nickel linebacker because his coverage ability and so forth, and be able to move right as well as he does. And again, it depends on the other two guys. I mean, you know, Hense's opinion notwithstanding, I think Drew's one of the best players on the team. So I don't know that he's going to take his spot. And I really like Leo, so I don't know that he's going to take his spot. So it's going to be hard to kind of find an area. So whether it's one or the other, I don't know. More so the Will than he would the Mike.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with Nick, man. Just go out there and make plays. I wouldn't give a damn if you was a Mike of this, Mike or a Mike Jordan. I don't give a damn. My thing is this: is go out there and make plays. You utilize your speed. I know Spags gonna utilize the speed because he's gonna put him in a nickel position. He's gonna in certain packages. He's gonna become a hybrid guy. You know what I'm saying? I just want that man to go out there and make plays. Utilize your speed and go out there and make plays. That's it, man.
That's it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and I think Shamari's role is going to. I mean, he may be the one that's a little bit flying under the radar in this whole thing. I think he is ready, if they use him properly, ready to really make a significant move. Having been in the defense now a few years, all due respect to Jeffrey, that's tough to unseat somebody that's been in it and has those skills as well.
And that's
but he doesn't come off as a linebacker,
right?
So anymore, I don't even know that it matters. I mean, it's almost you got to be almost positionless outside of Bolton because he's that's his spot.
That's what I'm saying. Like
defense,
Bolton is a thumper.
They're dropping in coverage. They're blitzing. They're doing all
a thumper
sorts of things.
But ain't no thumper like Bolton is. Bolton's a thumper, bro. Like you need that thumper. He got the IQ, but the dude he flies around though. Like you put him in the outside, he flies around.
I know. Everybody saying hence why you say you're gonna take Drew.
Yeah, why did you say that?
I've been talking to the dang cube again.
Doing this again.
Oh God,
and the damn cube still ain't
I thought the cube died.
Talk to me again. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that it was not even fixed. But again, man, I think he had the potential to play the Will linebacker, man. I know that come out to. I know it's one guy spot that he's gonna be gunning for, and I know Drew Tranquil is I said that, but you got Leo Chanel. I think Leo Chanel's spot is safe on this team because he can do multiple, right? He can play outside. He also can cover. Also, he can play on the D line as well. So, So I think his potential at the Will linebacker is, that's his key and where his niche is at right now. And I feel like this kid, is going to come out this training camp and surprise a lot of people. Like, hey, why he was selected in the 5th round in the first place? Why he didn't go in there, second or the high to back in the first?
Mm-hmm.
You will see. You know what I mean?
Talk to him, Crystal. Talk to him, Crystal. He's trying to get rid of all your playmakers, man.
A Dave Tobe favorite. Yep.
Yes, so go ahead and get into some of the questions, Nick.
All right. Demetrio said they said Nico and Sky were the only guys catching kicks at camp. Not sure if that's the case going forward.
Today, put up a picture. There was about 6 guys. I think. That was today. Who knows what it all means? They're all gonna take their shots at it. But Xavier was back there as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Will Sky make it according to Ruben? I don't think so. I think Remigio and and is got a really good chance to be there.
Don't
And
count
Taekwon,
Sky out, especially
I'm counting him out.
You count him out, Nick?
Yeah,
I think especially if Rice's suspension comes down and it's the beginning of the year, don't count Sky out for that.
I think that's why they keep Thornton. So we'll see.
So Nick said out with Sky, in with Thornton.
This is the same guy that would bring MVS back.
Hey, I'll take postseason MVS on this roster anytime. I don't care what you guys say.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all I'm talking about.
I would too, but again, it's not like some sort of crazy theory that I have. Name me one of these Baylor wide receivers that is taken in the first or second round that has actually even been decent or made his team. Go through them. It's ridiculous. It's laughable.
He did the same guy.
Give me January playmakers any day.
They're all really fast.
What they do in the regular season.
When the lights come on,
I think Scott Moore. I think Scott Moore's time. I think Scott Moore's going to break out year.
He hasn't even got. He hasn't. I don't. It's not going to happen.
I believe it.
I'll bet you another round of smokehouse barbecue. All right.
You gonna do that, really? You know what? You know, Nick. I still owe you, Nick. I ain't gonna.
You owe me too.
Owe you too, Nick. Owe you too.
Sky Moore. I think Sky Moore and Joshua Williams will be in. Maybe Isaiah Pacheco will be three guys. I think the Chiefs trade at the deadline.
I think it'd be Drew Tranquil. But again, go ahead, get to the question.
Drew would probably have some trade value, though.
Oh, some good trade value.
Some trade value.
Good trade value.
You get a couple 2026, 27, 7th round picks. I think we're good to go. All right.
Yeah, Lou.
Go ahead, Lou. You read this one.
All right. So, linebacking core of the future is Bassa the future, the Chiefs linebacker group. Nick.
I think he has a future. I think he's going to be that fourth linebacker that they've kind of not had the last couple of years since they let Willie Gay go. So I think he's definitely part of the future. He's into the mix. You know, when you look at linebackers, you have to look at starters. You have to go. You know, you got to be at least 4 players in because of the way they utilize their backers in different situations. So to answer the question, yes, he has a future with the Chiefs. Is he a future of the Chiefs? Give me a couple of years and let's see what he can do.
I respect that.
Yeah, I respect that. I think he is a future linebacker. I think your future starting linebackers is Nick Bolton, Leo Shadell, and Bassa. I think this kid is going and Bassa. I think he's going to come out.
He's going to supplant Drew, man.
You don't like Drew, do you?
I love Drew.
No, I ain't talking about you, Nick. I'm talking Mr. Gold Jacket over here. You don't like Drew, do you?
I like Drew.
Drew's extension was only 3 years, right?
Yeah, so it's not.
I don't know if he's going to get another deal after that. So I would say, as far as him taking Drew's spot will be once Drew kind of plays out his deal.
Now I respect that part, Lou. Yeah, if he plays out, then your boy can step in.
So if this. Yeah, not then. I think I'm saying it. My surprise cut is that happened, and now people gonna be shocked. Y'all gonna come back and say, "Hits, how did you know?" I'm saying I didn't talk to Ricky.
That damn Q ain't even fixed yet. Tell me, how do you know?
Talk to anybody else. But
Crystal with a quote of the day. So Nick, you're saying the number 24 Sky is falling.
Yeah, I know, Crystal. You know, Sky's my guy.
Crystal. You did there, Crystal.
Yeah.
Nice.
But what you about to play? What you had to say, Coach?
Man, like Lou stated, man. If Drew plays his contract out, yes, then Boss is gonna step in. He's gonna step in. So I agree. Like once he steps out, he steps in. Not getting traded though, Bo. Not getting traded. I mean, because the dude still got some potential now.
I didn't say he was going to I said he could be a surprise trade or a surprise cut.
No, you said cut.
Hey, you never know.
Like Drew. You just don't like the
I didn't say that.
Last year was the first year of his extension.
I don't know. You're rubbing me the wrong way, man. I know you like Bassa. I'm just saying, man. I don't know. You might don't.
I think Drew last year was the first year of his 3-year deal, correct?
And he played injured last year.
After next year, we'll see, what the cap ramifications were, but I don't think it was that much. They didn't pay him a ton.
No,
So,
I'll look it up while we're
so if
discussing.
Jeffrey over the next couple of years shows that sort of ability, then I think at that point they go with the younger guy in a rookie deal, and we're not going to extend a guy that's into his 30s, and the whole thing just kind of keeps moving.
So what if we come out? What if come out playing very well this whole preseason?
Hey, it's the wrong with having depth.
Well, he's on the team. He's on a rookie deal. He's here for 4 years. I mean, it's he'll play.
Yeah, Tranquil's making $6.75 million this year. Next year he's making
move over
5.2, and if they cut him, they'll save $600,000.
Yeah, so no, he'll be on the team for the duration of his deal, and then Bassa will be in position if he's earned it to take that spot.
Hey, what's up with this comment about this comment Ruben just made? A waste of 12-inch hands. Hey man, listen, we can utilize that.
I think he's talking about Sky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sky Moore is probably the best receiver on the roster besides Worthy.
How can you say that with that straight face?
Turn it.
That's kind of saying that the Bengals are going to sign Hendrickson.
Where's the mute? Come on, man.
I'm trying to get my boy some love. Damn, I'm trying to get Sky some love.
Yeah, but you don't have to make shit up to do it.
You're barking down the unbelievable. There you go.
Yeah, picking it up. That's making it up.
He's probably the best route runner on the roster.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll go back to my original statement. His best chance of making this team is one of the top guys getting suspended.
That's right.
Or at the beginning of the season. Other than that,
he may not even make that. Yeah, he may.
All right. So camp hype, or is this real? Is Bassa's camp buzz? 2 practices. Jesus. What?
Come on, Bo. Answer that, Bo. You first.
Legitimate. For before the regular season, if there is,
go Hense.
Go Hense. That's your. This is all you, Hense.
We're just gonna let you take this whole question.
Hell yeah, take that.
We're just gonna go like this.
Exactly.
There's a beehive. There's a beehive behind Hense right now. That's where the buzz is coming from.
You got right?
The buzz been there when the kid got drafted, right? Everybody was looking for a running back. We was like, why they want to take a running back here? And I know when they took it, I was like, what the F? You know what I mean? I was like, what the heck are we doing, Brett Veach? But again, as I went to go look at my board, I looked at the roster, and I looked at the linebacker, and I looked at his highlights. I was like, this kid could be legitimate Willie Gay 2.0, maybe 6.0. Maybe this kid could be way better than those kids. And maybe he's probably the best linebacker. Then I watched the kid cover and everything else. And then, you know what I mean? I know it's you probably say it's 3 practices, this and that, but he was kicking butt. Two practices, but he was kicking butt at OTAs, you know what I mean? And Spags really liked him. And if you watch the kid press conferences, it is legitimate, professional, and the kid is ready for the take on the road. I'm telling you, this kid is ready. The buzz is real, and the Kemp buzz is real. Just because I said it's a real. Y'all got to believe me. I was right about Rasheed Rice. I was right about Xavier Worthy. I'm about to be right about Jared Wiley, and I'm going to be right about this kid as well. So watch out and see.
All right, July 23rd, 3:12 Central Time. You heard it here first. In about 2 months.
Please clip this.
In about 2.5, 3 months, we're going to have the rebuttal.
Buzz. Yeah, he's got to beat out the UDFA Brendan George from Pitt now. Come on,
George is going to play. George is going to make this team too. No question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
No question, he makes this team.
Y'all thank me later.
Okay, babe.
All right, we'll thank you later.
We will. That thank you's coming. It's coming later.
That's the last question I had.
That was it.
Yeah. It's all good. All right. Anybody got any questions for us in the chat?
Honestly, though, he is athletic. Now I'll give him that. He is athletic. I know Spats gonna really utilize this guy in the nickel. He's gonna put him in the nickel. I like this guy. I like this young man. He is fast. And
Crystal's on a roll today. Hense is trying to put a Tranquil in the number 20.
I agree with Crystal today, man. For real. Nick and Bo over here, man.
Crystal, you need to think about joining our show.
Yeah, man, look at it. Look at
every show.
One dissing Drew and the other one dissing Sky, man. I'm like, well, what's up, man?
First of all, I'm not dissing Drew. I just watch what these 4 eyes see. These are this not album in a chick month's glasses. These are the real specs where you
I would never have thought that till now, and that's going to stay with me forever.
What you can see forever. This is what you can see forever. I'm trying to tell you guys that, hey, last year y'all seen it. The covering was terrible. Yeah, somebody get, the cover is terrible. They say, oh, somebody was hurt. No, the covering was bad. And they went to go say, hey, Spags, say, give me that kid right there. Him from Oregon that's going to sideline for sideline covering the wide receivers and running backs. Right. Go watch his highlights. Now, if he can bring that same
if he can bring it.
And training camp, guys, y'all would thank me later. I said it about Rashee Rice. They said, nah, Hense. I said it. I'm said it about Jared Raleigh. They said he even start yet. I said watch and see. And now I said it about Jaden Hicks, and I'm looking at him. He led the team in interceptions last year as well. So I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm not just saying it's what these odds can see.
Make sure I'm clipping this. I'm clipping this.
Fair enough. We'll see.
Mango got an alert. What's the alert, Mango? Let me check.
Do we have some news? Do we have some news?
No, we do.
I don't know. We'll see.
I think it was just don't forget beginning Monday. Our content will be exclusively available.
I don't see anything posted.
I'll put it up there. It's up there, Nick. Nick
all right. Again, all Chiefs Blitz live show content will now be available on YouTube at Four Guys in a Bar. YouTube, check it out. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. It's still going to be available through social media. You just have to click the link, whether you're on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. That's it. It just goes right to the show. So we appreciate everybody's patience.
Yes. So those of you that are subscribed, nothing changes.
Nothing
All
changes.
Good.
Yeah.
Just make sure you signed up for alerts because I'm sure we'll be doing more shorts and different pop-up shows. So,
Lou, you're really not impressed with OTAs by any rookie. You're not impressed. You want to see right?
I would be impressed with them. If I knew kind of like what their assignments were, what they learned the day before, watch the guys on the field the next day. Are they where they're supposed to be? All that's are they picking things up? Okay. Now you move into this ramp up period, the first week or so of training camp. Did they retain it over the break? Are they thinking too much? Are they reacting very quickly? Are they picking up the calls right away? All right. So then you are impressed more. You really need to see them in real action, pads on, in a real game to really have an idea how the dude is going to react when, the chips are on the table. And that, you can get a sense in the preseason games and some of the live periods as well. You have to have some idea, but really and truly until they step on that field, divisional game right out of the gate against the Chargers, and you put them out there, does it all get scrambled and they just so
I mean,
you got to see it. I mean, it's just plain and simple. You're playing with the best of the best.
Makes sense.
I think what you did in college got you drafted and got you here, but now it's like, okay, everybody's kind of even. You got to go make it happen.
I think the thing to look at when we talk about, obviously we're focusing on the young kids before the games start for the Chiefs in the preseason. But, when you look at, let's just take the last two guys. You look at Smith. What did he do in college? He made plays. He scored touchdowns. He was fast. He completely adapted his game from being a wide receiver to a starting running back and got his team to the national championship playoff rounds. That's impressive. And you look at Bassa, here's a guy who, converted. He was the middle linebacker. He was the signal caller defensively. This is another guy, kind of like Josh Simmons. He has worked out in Kansas City. He stayed a course. He understands his role. He understands his expectations. And all this by saying is this: Steve Spagnuolo and Andy Reid are not afraid to play young players. Right. They started this trend back on their run for Super Bowl 54 and 57 and 58, and they will rely on young guys.
By necessity.
What's that?
By necessity, yeah.
Either way, even if it was by necessity, they trusted their system, and now that system is so much further along defensively. The coaching staff's basically intact. It hasn't changed. The young guys understand what the expectations are, and that's why you see this draft class in particular, who I think is going to be better than the 22 class when it's all said and done. I think that's why you look at their work ethic, you look at their playmaking ability in college, their athleticism, their willingness to accept the fact they're going to a Super Bowl championship team. They're going to a dynasty. They're going to be part of the Kansas City storyline going forward, and they could become the next generation of stars. And I think Brett Veach has done a terrific job with his scouting department and identify guys who can take the place of guys who either they can't retain in free agency or gives them more depth, or you find a starter, or you build depth, whatever it is. And I'll say this again, this is the best on paper team that Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes have ever, and Steve Spagnuolo has ever had in their careers. I'm going to stand by that all season long.
What John is saying here, Nick.
Bassa brings something other linebackers didn't do well last year, pass coverage. He's a former safety. Also something you might not know, he had 1,000 receiving yards in high school. He's got hands. He's also got a nose for the football. You look at his film. He attacks the football, whether it's a running back, tight end, or wide receiver. He goes after it.
What did Crystal say real quick, Nick?
He's playing in Utah. How good was that high school football?
Bassa reminds me again of the dirty, nasty Dan Sorensen.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I got a Dan Sorensen signed football coming up too. So there you go. You Dan Sorensen's fans, I've got a Super Bowl 54 ball.
Made a lot of big plays.
Dirty Dan did make a lot of big plays, man.
Jeffrey elevates a little bit.
I think he'll be a better. I think he'll be a better player.
Dan had some struggles in certain things.
Hell no.
Dirty Dan was cool.
Crystal Lee, come on now.
Come on, man.
Everybody loved Dirty Dan.
Against Houston kind of turned the game.
I like Dirty Dan, but shoot, he was getting torched. Every time you turn around, he was getting torched. You like, God dang it.
I remember Tyrann Mathieu. Did Tyrann bark at Dirty Dan?
He made a couple of the biggest plays in Chiefs history, so he's good. Yeah. I'm good with him.
Everybody loved Dirty Dan.
Every time I remember Dirty Dan, hear Dirty Dan name, all I remember is Tyrann Mathieu doing this.
He might be the starter. He might be the starter in New Orleans this year.
Like, what's this? What is that?
He kept doing it. Yeah, you're right.
He kept doing it, but again.
Breaking news: the Saints have just signed Colts safety Julian Blackmon.
Yes,
to a 1-year deal worth $5.5 million. He's only 26.
That's a good move.
62 starts, 300 tackles, with 10 interceptions. I kind of wanted him in Kansas City. I'm not going to lie, but I think they're focusing on Simmons right now.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see with that. We'll see with
I
that. But again,
I think they're focusing on the guys that are here in this locker
I think they're going to go for some depth. I think they're going to add some depth.
Lou said, I ain't blinking the eye until we get deep into training camp to the pass.
We already got our number 31 right here, Nick.
Yeah.
So, like John said, man, the kid is an athlete. He's very fast, hot, sideline to sideline speed.
He got it. Absolutely. That's why they drafted him. I mean, we're not saying that he's going to get cut or something silly like that. I mean, he's making the team. He just may not be, getting a ton of snaps right off the bat. I think you'll see it a lot like Jaden Hicks from last season. I mean, a little bit more. They kind of built him up as the season went on. And might see kind of the same, but again, in a different spot. But it's.
They just say, once you put on your cleats and you swipe on that hammer and you put in that mouthpiece, make it hard for the coach to take you off the field. So that's what I feel like this. I feel like this kid is going to do this.
Ready to play, man.
When as soon as he put it on, he's going to be hard to get took off the field. It's going to be hard to look probably make it hard for Spags to look at either linebacker he got out.
Is that your prediction? Is that your prediction?
I'm predicting. I got to.
You gonna say, "Hey, get him off the field"? No, Hense said he gonna stay on that field. What Hense is saying is this: that Spags is gonna say, "You know what? I like this young man because he just catches on to everything." And training camp, that man is the defensive playbook.
He's a very smart kid. Like, he knows football. When I heard a kid say, when I heard him at the press conference say, "Hey, I sleep and study film," he said, "I don't go out."
Shit, everybody say that shit.
No, he said, "I don't go to parties. I don't hang out. I don't come home. I watch film. That's all I do." And then some people like that. And I think this kid is like that.
Noticed, since
you hear how he talk, that's how he is.
Since Brett Veach has taken over, most of the draft choices come with that maturity, with that love of the game and so forth. They don't question that. I mean, they do a really good job of figuring out, you know, what makes a Chief. So you're starting to see that. I've said it a million times, you know, the Ravens are like that. The Steelers like that. You can kind of look at a guy even before they draft him and say that looks like a Raven. That looks like a, well, you're starting to see this guy looks like a Chief because the proof is in the pudding. These guys come in, they know they have to work to make this team is no given thing. I mean, it's a great roster, right? So you have to have those sorts of skills. That's what they're looking for.
Build from within,
that's why these draft picks keep excelling, because all the work that the scouting staff does beforehand, on top of the stuff they do on the field, but off the field stuff, they've been pretty good with it.
Ruben said it. Ruben, I'm gonna have to agree with Ruben. Yeah, high character players.
Yeah,
that's what you want. High character.
All you want. You can't ask for anything more.
You got to be able to play. That's first, but you got
to study the damn book, man.
You got to take in a defense. Like he said, soon they asked him, they said, welcome to the Kansas City, or Clark Hunt said, you know, welcome to Kansas City, you know, thank you, you know, we drafting you here in the 5th round, you know what I mean? He said, hey, where's my playbook? I don't want nothing else. Give me my playbook. I'm ready to go. Yep. So watch out, guys. Remember, like Nick said, 7/23/2025, but we're gonna update the time at 3:25. This kid will be starting
for the 4th time. All right, Crystal Lee says, "Can the athletic number 50 Brandon George make the team?" Yes. Outplay Bassa for playing time. Oh, yeah, he certainly could. He's a little different style, I've seen lose face. But I think Brandon George is going to make this football team. He's too talented.
Me too.
He could. I don't think it would be at the expense of each other. No, I was kind of joking that he's got to beat him out.
Well, right now, he's number 2 in the depth chart.
He really does. And in terms of George, he has to really light it up during the special teams.
Yeah, he's got to be an enforcer
of practice, because that's kind of where he's going to be able to make the team. Because
Exactly.
they are kind of, again, with deference to Hense and his views on Drew Tranquil, I think they have a very good linebacking group already.
I like this group.
These guys are really going to have to step up.
He couldn't cover.
You add George into the mix.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So that's the reason. You saying he can't cover. Nick, what is your reason with Nick? What is your reason behind Scott Moore? Why don't you like Scott Moore?
I mean, Drew's
I can't go down this road anymore, man. I just can't do it.
Same skill set as
everybody go down that road.
That's
bad. Hey, your boy coach, I deal with Scott Moore, and I hope Scott Moore do get out there and show the world.
We'll really beating people over the head with this.
All right, again, I'm beginning on Monday, July 28th. This is the last time I mentioned it.
That's where you're going to find us.
Find us on YouTube. We're going to be changing the time a little bit. So there it is.
In case you missed it.
Beat on your head.
Yeah, the ones that's just joining in. We want to thank everybody.
We want to thank everybody who came in today. We appreciate y'all.
To take the next step, we need to push everything to YouTube. So we appreciate you going over there, doing what you got to do, man, to not miss any of these amazing episodes that we do every single week.
So that's for you, John. So John, use on Facebook.
John wins the Chief Who and gives us some more detail about Mr. Bassa.
So John, if you're on Facebook, got to go to YouTube.
We'll send you again. All social media links will have the link,
and it's free.
It's free.
Free.
That's a better way to track.
I didn't know it was free. I didn't know
it's free.
Wow, yeah, life is free. Didn't you know that?
I didn't know that. Didn't know. I thought you got to work for what you want.
I'm telling the kid is starting. He's not no MVS. He's starting.